to... It's 7 p.m. in Brisbane, and it's been a scorchio day for England on day 3 of the first Ashes Test. It's so hot in here. We need hydration, a bit of hydration for you. It's so hot, Darren. Darren, it's hot.
Di. It's 9 o'clock, okay?
What?
In the morning.
Right.
We're in London.
Okay.
And it's absolutely freezing. Are you okay?
Wishful thinking, Darren, wishful thinking.
Well, even if you're not somewhere warm like Di, you're in luck.
Yes, and we're celebrating the start of the Winter Ashes series in Australia, so I can't help it, by showing you lots of ways to learn cricket skills, whatever the weather. He's my little possum.
And we've got a bowling masterclass from Ashes winner Simon Jones.
And fielding skills with former England all-rounder and MCC head coach Mark Elaine. So make sure you send in all your questions for our cricketing stars to the usual address.
But if playing cricket isn't your thing, which I totally understand, there's still loads to look forward to on today's show.
Take a look. We catch up with England's rugby league team ahead of today's World Cup semi-final.
I think they'll win. Big style.
World champion Steve Davis shows us how snooker can help with your maths.
Our game changers don their white coats to make the tough calls.
Out.
Mascots only, see you later.
And competition winner Finlay makes his Twickenham debut.
Oh, now I'm actually starting to feel chill a little bit now, Darren. The wishful thinking is definitely wearing off, so I decided to borrow your onesie. I hope that's all right.
That's not mine. Never seen it before. Anyone got any audience shout-outs? Yep, over here.
This was in his wardrobe. I don't know what he's talking... Where's he gone? Darren?
Do you believe that's my onesie? No. Yeah, that's right. It's not my onesie, is it? Woo. OK, who's your shout-out for?
To West Australian Explorers under 10 for tomorrow's game against Harefield in the Shield Cup.
Oh, good luck in the cup, guys.
Good luck. It's actually very cosy, this. What's your name?
Emma.
Emma, you've got a shout-out, have you?
Yeah,
Who
to
to?
Stevenage Borough Football Club because they're playing against Peterborough today.
Oh, have a good game. Hope you win.
You've got a funny story, haven't you, my friend? Sad story, but funny. Yeah?
I scored 5 own goals.
OK.
At school.
What was the score?
I think it was like 10-5 to the other team.
OK, so you scored half their goals for them. So it would have been 5-5 otherwise.
Yeah.
OK. Do your friends still talk to you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's superb. Support him.
This is Lily. Lily just said, I don't know what I'm doing. Lily, you're going to be playing cricket, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who with?
I was playing with my family and I sat down on my bum and then a bee come and stung me.
Oh, a bee stung her. This was when you were playing cricket with your family. Thank you for that story. Thank you. OK, and one more which has come in on email. David would like to give his son Reese and his friends Arian, Ramari, Josh and Billy a shout-out. They're playing for the Watford under-8s against Charlton and Brighton today, and they're leaving before the end of the show, so we just wanted to say...
Good luck. Should be a fantastic
Have
tournament.
A great game.
Don't forget to send in your messages for shout-outs or later on in the show. But before that, our pro cricketers will be sharing their top tips for your winter training.
But if you're not a dab hand with a bat or a natural with the ball, what about having a go at umpiring?
Umpiring, yes. The men in the white coats are often forgotten about. Yes. But without them, there would be no game.
No, you have to know the rules inside out. And there are a lot of rules. So the Marylebone Cricket Club...
Or the MCC, as it's known.
Yeah, it's the most famous cricket club in the world. And they've made some handy videos to explain some of the trickier laws of the game.
We've sent some game changers to Lords, the home of the MCC, to learn some of these rules. And there are a lot of rules.
Take a look.
Let's see if they could put them into practice.
Traditionally, when it comes to cricket, the umpire's decision is final. But how many of us think we know best?
My big brother does. My dad definitely does.
This guy thinks he's an expert. Today, there are a few new tools to give umpires a helping hand. But for a beginner, some of the rules can be really confusing. So we're getting a crash course and putting our knowledge to the test with the help of this guy.
There are loads of rules in cricket, boys. Did you know that there were 10 ways of getting out? So today you've had the opportunity to look at the animations on the video.
Leg before wicket. LBW is a little like the offside rule in football. There are 5 basic criteria to consider.
We're going to try the LBW law today, so we're going to see what umpires you are like.
Hold on, there's someone else who needs a few lessons. Apparently he's played before.
Thanks, guys. Now, I know you've been watching the video. There's 5 things you've got to remember, basically. 1, is it hitting the stumps? 2, did it hit the batsman's pads in line with the stumps? 3, is the batsman actually playing a shot, or is he leaving it? What's he doing? 4, did the ball pitch outside leg stump? 5, the no ball rule. So you have to look down at the bowler's foot and then look up and see what's happening at the other end. You think you can manage that?
Yes.
Let's go and have a go, boys. Come on. It's a difficult job being an umpire. It's all well and good sitting at home and everyone knows whether it's out or not out.
How's that?
Right, Edwin, you ready? It's your turn as umpire. Concentrating, isn't you? How's that?
Out.
No, seriously? How was that out?
I think that's out.
How?
I think it was pitching in line, I think, and it hit his pad.
Did it pitch?
Actually, no, it's not out.
What do you mean? You can't just change it. You just changed your mind. So your final decision's not out?
Out.
Oh, he's gone back to...
You decided that this one was out, and that's a good decision. Well done, Edwin.
Jude, you're in. Nice stance, Jude. What are you doing this winter? Oscar, your turn. Let's see if you're any better than Edwin was.
Yeah.
How's that? God, trigger happy there. You went out quick. You don't have to smile as well. You got to look a bit grumpy. Don't smile.
I think he tried to play it.
Okay, that's a good decision, so well done. That one's correct.
Right, change of umpire. Maxim, you're up now. How's that?
Out.
Out. We've got the technology upstairs and we'll have a look.
Oh, okay, unlucky. That's missing the stumps altogether, so unfortunately that one's wrong.
How's that one? Not out. Straight on, not out. Definitely.
Yeah,
what was the basic reason not out?
It pitched way outside off and he played a shot.
And it was nowhere near going to hit the stumps, was it? Whoa! Played, Jude. Edwin, we're back with you, right? Hey! Final decision of the Ashes, out or not out?
Not out.
Not out. You're saving Jimmy Anderson. Good luck tonight out in Sydney if you're wrong.
Yeah, that is correct. So that's a good decision there to finish up with.
There was a little bit of chopping and changing of mind, which I'm not sure batsmen like when they're halfway back to the pavilion and the umpires say, no, I got that wrong. But they knew the laws of the game, definitely. They were very good.
As umpires, you were very good, actually, considering some of the people that we've had up here, Nasser Sane being one.
If I was umpiring now, it'd be payback. I'd give everyone out. I would be a bowler's friend. If you get hit on the pad, you're out. Bad luck, I've ruined your week.
So we've had a great day today, guys. What was your favourite part, Leo?
I like looking at the Hawkeye footage.
Zach?
I really enjoyed meeting Nasser Hussain in person.
Maxim?
Learning the LBW laws.
And what we've learnt is that umpiring is a lot harder than it looks.
They were very good, weren't they?
They were very good.
And thank you to Nasser as well. It's not easy, that umpiring.
No, everybody thinks being an umpire is easy and they should get the decisions right all the time. But as you saw there,
Tough.
very, very difficult.
Now, you might have just caught a glimpse of our first guest in that clip. He's the current head coach of the MCC, an all-rounder who became the most successful captain in Gloucestershire County cricket history. Please put your hands together for Mark Alleyne. Mark, good to see you. I'm going to take you over here. Right. Could you take a seat, please? Now, you've played cricket at the highest level. Just tell us what kind of pressure England are down under right now.
Oh, well, it's not the ideal start to an Ashes series. It was always going to be tough. Australia are very good at Brisbane. Their bats are going to be up after losing the series in England.
Just a bit of a wobble at the start, though.
Yeah, just a wobble, I think. I think that over a 25-day test series, you know, to lose 3 days is not such a biggie.
Okay,
I think they'll be back and they'll win the series.
All right, we have lots of questions for you, Mark. Good. Over to Darren to start.
OK, first question is from Max. What's your question?
Out of your whole career, what has been your favourite part?
Oh, Well, I had a lovely career. I really enjoyed it and had loads of favourite moments. But the standout two were definitely my debut for England. Feeling a bit emotional now because it was at Brisbane.
Oh,
so,
I can see tears in your eyes.
Yeah, so watching them walk out the other morning
Really?
was great. And my second favourite, or equal best, was leading Gloucestershire to a Lord's final. The first one for about 20 years. I got man of the match, scored 100 at Lordds. It was a great day.
Round of applause. Love that. Great. Okay, Darren's got another question from one of our game changers.
Yazin.
What would be your advice for an aspiring cricketer?
Oh, well, hopefully you're all aspiring cricketers in here. Yeah. But what I would say, watch the game, first and foremost. Watch the best players play, then go and have a go yourself. Okay? Just get some friends, get a bat and a ball, find a little space and play and enjoy it and express yourself.
Okay, you actually grew up in Barbados, didn't you?
I did,
was that sort of a big influence as to why you ended up becoming a cricketer?
I would say certainly so. I was born in London, but kind of from 4 to 15, I lived in Barbados.
Played a lot of cricket there.
Played a lot of cricket. West Indies cricket was on a real high in the 80s and winning everything. I used to sneak off school, don't do this, kids, to go and watch the cricket at Kensington Oval.
Really?
And it was fantastic. I used to get to school about 6 o'clock in the morning and played a couple of hours before school. I loved it.
In the sunshine. Okay, Darren, over to you.
Final question from Ella. What's your question? Have you forgotten?
Would you prefer to be a coach or a captain?
Fantastic question.
Oh, good question, because obviously I've done both now. I've been a captain for longer than I've been a coach. I think when you're captain, you're in the midst, you've got all your players, fellow players and colleagues around you, and I prefer being a captain, I would say. Yeah. Coaching has a different feel to it. I love trying to inspire people to play the game, but from personal satisfaction, playing and captaining probably the best for me.
Okay, well, in terms of coaching, you're going to do a little bit now, because it's time for Mark's super skills session. Okay, Mark, we have our game changers here. Would you like to follow me over here? And Mark as well, you come this way. We have, who do we have here? What's your name? Molly. Oh, yes, we have Molly and Ashton.
And Noah.
And Noah as well. Do you want to just move over here slightly? And first of all, we're going to be talking about bowling and bowling later on. Catching now, yes, and the low catch to start with.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think we can take a look at Alistair Cook being particularly impressive with the low catch. And how important is catching in general in cricket?
Well, as you can see, catching is one of the most common dismissals within the game. So the better you do it, the more successful you're going to be as a team. So catching is really important.
Crucial.
Yeah. To catch, you need good coordination, good hand-eye coordination, and you need to focus on the ball, watch it into your hands, and finish it off.
Okay. So you're going to take our game changers through that first catch, which is the low catch, aren't you?
Yes, I will.
Superb.
And they're going to replicate that classic catch from Alistair Cook.
Right here.
Okay, guys, if you spread out a little bit.
Yep. Would you like to just stand over there, buddy? That's it.
Okay, as you notice, Alistair Cook was in a nice, comfortable position. His knees were slightly bent. We call them soft knees. This is so he can move different directions if required. Okay, so nice, soft knees, and I want your hands presented and fingers pointing downwards. Excellent start. Okay, let's start. We're going to start from right to left. Okay, balls come in. Oh, good catch. This is a great example of having relaxed hands, because if you miss it first time, you have a second go. Brilliant, well done. There you go. Oh, no, well done. Just move your hands at the last minute. Okay, nice and relaxed. Here you go, Ashton.
Wonderful.
Well done.
Now we're going to move on to a harder catch. It's slightly higher up, aren't we? We just see a little bit of VT now. Of the type of catch you're going to show.
KP.
Now, the interesting thing, the first catch, you had your palms down. This catch, you're going to try and teach them with their palms slightly up.
Yes. Obviously, if the ball gets a bit higher, it's almost impossible to keep your fingers pointing down. So at some stage, we need to reverse our hands and point the fingers to the sky. Very much called an Australian style of catching. Okay, so present the hands the same, fingers pointing upwards. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
brilliant, well done.
Good.
Let's have a full set.
Oh,
Oh,
so
unlucky.
close.
Well done. Nice steady hands again. 2 out of 3 is excellent.
Yeah,
well done.
let's make it really exciting because we like to watch exciting, a bit of diving during cricket. And this one we all remember back in 2005.
Oh, fantastic.
Brilliant example from Andrew Strauss. And that natural ability obviously plays a massive part. And flexibility, what else?
Well, a bit of concentration. Obviously, catches really do make a difference. There wouldn't be a #1 team in the world with poor catches in the side.
Yeah.
So that kind of catch makes a difference.
Okay, do you want to come down here because we've got our crash mat in the studio, Mark. Our game changer just likes to line up behind Darren. And Darren's going to do an example and pretty much replicate what Andrew Strauss just did.
Let's rephrase that. Darren's going to try.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what Darren's going to do, he's going to set himself as normal. Just look brilliant, nice and relaxed,
good.
and here it goes.
You're watching him.
Oh! That's a fantastic...
Oh, Mark, how did you rate him?
What did I do wrong?
Well, it was a really tough chance, to be honest. You did everything right. His body position was good, presented his hand really well. The ball was just a little bit too far.
Oh, so it was your fault.
Was the throw too hard?
The throw, knowing he's a great athlete, I kind of expected to challenge him a bit more.
No, superb.
Okay.
All right, let's see our game changers.
Okay.
Catch! Oh, so close.
So close, so close.
Are you ready for this?
I've got a good feeling about this.
Oh!
Wow!
This is such a great game to play in the garden if you've got a crash mat.
Oh! Superb.
We're going to go one more time.
Okay.
Go on, Ashton, see if you can get
Come
this.
on, Ashton. Oh! I blame the throws.
One more.
Come on, Molly.
Oh! Well done.
We got a few in rehearsals, didn't we, Mark?
Okay, no pressure.
Last one.
One out
Come
of
on.
6.
It's on you.
Oh! Just went a bit early there.
Listen, we're going to let you keep practicing.
Yeah.
Can I have a go in a minute?
Yes.
Right, okay, so that's catching sorted. Ash's winning fast bowler Simon Jones will be here after the break to answer all your questions and give us a demo as well.
Plus, training with the England Rugby League team ahead of their semi-final today. Snooker and a game-changing England mascot.
Not to mention the Saturday shout-out, Change Your Aim and Game Changers news. And if you like the look of life as an umpire, then here's one of the MCC's Laws of Cricket videos with a very familiar narrator.
Definitely, you might recognise his voice from the Harry Potter audiobooks. Here's Stephen Fry's guide to the wide ball. See you after the break.
Wide ball. How much do bowlers hate wides? This much and more. So, what constitutes a wide ball? A nutshell definition might be that the ball is not close enough to the batsman for him to be able to hit it. It's as much to do with the position of the batsman as the wickets. If the batsman brings the ball sufficiently within reach by stepping towards it, then the same ball would not be judged a wide. However, that doesn't mean that the batsman can force a wide decision by stepping away from the ball. For a closer inspection of the laws concerning a wide ball, refer to Law 25 in the MCC's The Laws of Cricket.
Welcome back to Game Changers. Now, Darren's just having a chat. This week, we're all about the Ashes. Coach Mark Elaine has been guiding our Game Changers through their catching drills. They're still going.
They are. They're having so much fun diving around, as you can imagine.
And here's some of the best attempts so far in super slow-mo. Oh! So close. Look at them go.
Oh, fantastic dive. Oh, look at the mouth.
Yeah, that was actually
what a
one.
catch.
Can we see you?
Oh! See, fingertips.
He's see the face. That was brilliant.
Yes, leave the face. Soon we'll be bowling with Simon Jones, but first it's time to catch up with a Game Changers competition winner.
Yeah, Finlay won the chance to be an O2 Rugby Union mascot for the day when England took on the All Blacks last week. It's over to you, Finlay.
My name is Finlay and I won the Game Changers competition to come to Twickenham. Normally I'm torn because my dad supports New Zealand and my mum supports England. But today I know who I'm supporting because I'm going to be an England mascot. Mascots only. See you later. I walked out with Owen Farrell. It was really fun. I got to hold his hand and run out with him. I met some of the New Zealand players called Richie McCaw and Dan Carter. It was Dan Carter's 100th Test match today.
And there are numbers here for New Zealand. Reid is one of them. They can't control at the base of the scrum, but it might not matter.
The score is 16-20 to New Zealand. I think England are playing well. They're going to win. Right, I'm going to get back to my seat.
Nonu through the gap. Samir again, Mike Brown. Best team in the world for a reason.
Thanks, dying down. We've had a brilliant day, even though England lost 22-30. At least Dad's happy. Bye.
Finlay was a natural in front of camera.
Fantastic, and no
Thank you
need
for
to
that
thank us,
report.
Finlay. We like giving Game Changers great opportunities and exciting times, so glad you enjoyed
They had a
it.
brilliant day, didn't
Yeah,
they?
superb.
OK, now we may have mentioned Darren a couple of
few.
times already, but England's cricketers are defending their Ashes title in Brisbane, Australia, right now.
And in case you don't know, the Ashes is what we call a test series between England and Australia. They usually play each other once every 2 years, but this year we get 2 in a row.
What a treat. England beat Australia at home 3-0 this summer, but already they need to beat them again. This time down under, sorry. Just can't help it.
Leave
I
that
know, it's because I've
Australian
got lots
Sheila.
of relatives.
Because of the time difference, it's about 7:26 p.m.
yeah.
over there. They've only just finished the third day's play, and I'm sorry to say it's not good news for England fans.
Yes, the hosts have built up a big lead with David Warner scoring his first Ashes century. And Captain Michael Clarke followed suit before they declared with a lead of 560. Definitely advantage Australia. England have lost 2 batsmen already. Can they pull off a win from here? If you want to see how it all went down, you can see highlights of all last night's action straight after Game Changers on Sky Sports 2. Some fantastic viewing.
Basically, we need rain. We need a miracle, and we would need rain. So all you Game Changers out there, please pray
Do
for
a
rain.
rain dance, yeah. OK.
And if you want to know more about the Ashes, make sure you're watching next week for our special Game Changers guide.
Yeah. OK, now, our next guest knows all about performing in the pressure cooker situation of an Ashes series. From the highs of winning a test in front of a home crowd to the lows of being forced onto the sidelines by injury. Please welcome one of the heroes of 2005, the greatest Ashes series of all time. It's fast bowler Simon Jones. Running around the studio, hello. Great to have you here. Very good. What have you brought in for us?
I've brought one of my Glamorgan T20 shirts for you.
Wonderful.
I've signed the back for you, and
it's been
hopefully you can
signed.
put it up somewhere.
Great. It's going to be hung up here. Richard, our floor manager, is always busy. We're just going to take a seat over here. Now, so Simon, you know all about playing in a pressurised situation, and take us back to 2005 and what that victory over the Aussies was like.
It was special because if you look at the Aussies before that, for 10 years, they dominated world cricket. They had a team of legends, and we were a young team that had played together 4 years. So, you know, we were hungry, we were an exciting side, and it was the best chance we'd had in a long, long time to beat them, and that's what we did.
And some really special moments for you, and this one in particular, taking the wickets of Michael Clarke.
Yeah,
Described by many as bamboozling. What are your memories of that occasion?
Basically, I started the over and I bowled in 4 away swingers, and then, as you can see, he was expecting another one and he's left it. And yeah, there's no better feeling than when you outdo a batter like that, because you know, they had a world-class side, and to do them like I did, it was exceptional. Yeah,
I'm sure you'll be speaking about that for many years to come. Okay, so many questions for you. Over to Darren.
I'm here with 2 game changers, William and Rose. Okay, William first, what's your question?
What do you think about England at the start of the Ashes?
Yeah.
Big smile?
I'll be honest, my prediction of 3-0 isn't looking too good at the moment. But, you know, England are a very strong team. Yes, the Aussies have played some great cricket in the last 3 days. So hopefully England can pull it back, but I can't see it in this game. But no, there's 4 tests left, so there's plenty to play for.
Yeah, OK. Darren,
rain.
No question?
I said it before. Just rain. That's the only way. Rain. OK, what's your question?
What is your favourite pie?
My favourite pie would be steak and ale. That's one of the oddest questions I've ever had.
Pie.
Just steak for our game changers. Just steak pie.
Just raw meat. OK. Injuries over the years obviously have been part of your career. How have you kept focus and how have you sort of motivated yourself? I think it's a really good message for a lot of game changers and people watching.
I think you just have to remain as positive as you can. You know, it's a horrible place to be because you're watching your teammates doing what you want to do on the field. So it's one of those things you have to remain positive, keep good people around you, and work hard. I think that's the main thing. Like anything in life, you've got to work hard.
Yeah.
Keep your chin up and do everything you can, because you don't want to get to a stage where you think, oh, if I could have changed that, that might have helped me with my recovery.
Yeah,
just do everything you can to get back on that park.
Excellent. OK, Darren.
First question's with Conrad.
What's your best achievement ever in game?
Best achievement
The 05 Ashes was probably there, but I think the fact that we got given MBEs as well, which is a huge honour. I was 26 at the time, and to receive a medal off the Queen was one of the best things I've ever had, and a very proud day for all of us.
OK, Darren, you again.
Final questions from Jasper.
If you didn't play cricket, what sport would you play?
I'd love to play football because of the money they're earning at the moment. And yeah, it's a game I loved as a kid. And
what position?
I was a striker.
Go for glory.
Yeah, but when I was younger, I was really short. And
oh, really?
Yeah, and then I grew when I was 16. So that's when I turned to cricket. And yeah, the rest is history. OK, just a couple of quick questions.
The best batsman you've played with?
With Kevin Peterson.
Best bowler, with or against?
Against, I'd say Shane Warne.
And what about Brian Lara scoring 400 over 2 days when you were playing?
That was the longest 2.5 days of my life.
We actually don't need to go into that.
No, we don't know.
We'll speak about that later. OK, stay tuned for Simon's Super Skills in just a couple of minutes. What are we going to be up to, Simon?
I'm just going to basically take the children through the basic bowling grip and the action, and hopefully we'll hit some stumps.
Outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
He forgot his coat.
I did, yeah.
But right now, we're going to take a break from cricket for some snooker. See the break. And over to Mark McAdam, who's found a legend of the game to give him some lessons.
He picked up his first cue at just 12 years old. He then went on to become world champion 6 times. So, with that in mind, Darren and Di have sent me here to Q Zone in Manchester, where I'm going to be learning some basic techniques and trying Steve's very own trick shot challenge. Steve Davis, 6 times world snooker champion.
Mark, they told me you were coming. They told me you were coming.
I'm here. Look at me. I'm ready to go. I've got my bow tie. I've got my waistcoat.
It's a bit old school, really, isn't it? I mean, if you look behind you, who else has got a waistcoat and a bow tie on? Look, I mean, this is the new look.
The new look?
Functional snooker is not about TV. It's not about professional level. This is about having a bit of fun.
You're going to take me through this functional snooker?
Yeah, obviously the rules of snooker are reds are worth 1 point, colours are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we've found out that we can actually use snooker as a maths tool. Every red's got a number on it, and the black, say for instance, got times 7. Pot the 10 red, pot the black times 7, 70 points. OK, well hold it at the fat end and hit the balls with the thin end. Well, for a first effort, that looked all right.
Not bad for a first effort.
Nothing wrong with that, but you left me on the 12 ball. But I've missed the 12 ball.
You've missed the 12 ball.
It wasn't set up, I just missed it.
I'll show you how to pop the 12
thank you very
ball.
much. Functional snooker is snooker with the maths ramped up. A few multiplication signs on the balls. And actually, the teachers think they quite like the idea of teaching in a fun environment. Our aim is to get 20,000 kids engaged in some form of snooker. It works as an educational tool. You can pop the -6 ball, which would take 6 off my score. It also works from the social skills environment, that actually it's the old-fashioned youth club style. What a great shot. But that's so unlucky.
I did that on purpose.
That's so unlucky.
I did that on purpose.
But that's what we're here to do, to actually sort of effectively have a bit of fun, really.
The functional snooker, it helps like all aspects, so it helps the minus the times and the plus as well. I'm not very good at it at all, but I do like it.
What about the mathematics side of it?
I can't do that either.
You were just 12 years old when you picked up your first cue. Who were your inspirations?
Well, my father, because he enjoyed the game, but obviously the world champions at that time, Ray Reardon, John Spencer, Alex Hurricane Higgins. And it was great to play them when I got a bit older. And a bizarre thing when all of a sudden you become the world champion and then you're other people's hero. That's quite a strange thing to deal with.
One thing you're famous for, other than being a world champion, is your trick shots. Now, I've been told you've got a trick shot challenge for me.
You're going to strike this red. Because it's touching that red, it's immediately going to push that red out of the way. The pink is touching that red. It goes on to hit that red, which sends it over in that direction. So hit that red full in the face.
Yep.
First time.
Didn't quite work.
First time.
Didn't quite work.
You did. You got the pink in. Get stuck in. It's an activity. You enjoy it. Have a bit of fun with your mates. See where it goes.
Ah, very good.
Oh yeah, really good. Steve's all right though. Steve's in the jungle.
Yeah.
Do you know, Steve does that for us and then he just goes to the jungle. Nice one, Steve, but good luck.
Yeah.
But now it's time for super skill.
Super skill.
Yeah, did you hear that? We got it.
Cool.
Excellent. Okay, we're outside. Simon, you're not cold at all. And you're going to bowl at Mark and we're going to watch you.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So you can do a
So this is
debut.
This is a demonstration of fast bowling.
Yeah, I won't be too quick.
A little bit slower, yeah. Oh.
Nice.
How's that?
Very good.
Let you start.
One more? We've got time for one more?
It's a bit wet.
Yeah.
The thing's come out.
You ready, Mark?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, you got it!
That's it.
Can we take a look at that in slow mo? No, we can't. Okay. Okay, that was fantastic.
All right, so you'll take us through the actual technique for our game changers.
Right, game
so
changers.
We've got a little bit of footage from earlier on, so if
Yeah.
you just talk us through it.
This is my action. I keep my left arm nice and tight. That's when it takes me towards the target. And then with my bowling arm, it comes through and I follow through. My head is always going towards my target, which is the batter and the stumps. And that's the best way of getting the ball in the right area that you want to.
Right, so the important thing is the follow through, really, to try and get that direction.
Yes. Well, it's like when you sprint, you go forward, you drive stage, your head is going towards where you want to go.
Man, you did listen when we used to train together. All right.
Okay, we've got 3 game changers here. What's your name? What's your name?
Zane.
Zane. We have Zane.
Alice.
Alice.
Asher.
Asher. Okay.
Zane. Right, but basically we're going to go through basic grip, okay? I know you've done it before, but for anyone that hasn't, you get your fingers either side of the seam, and then you get your thumb on the bottom. That's the best grip for a beginner. You get the test players change it slightly. But what we're going to do today, we're going to have a look at this, okay? So there's your grip. And we're going to have some bowls with the tennis balls now, and let's see how many times we can hit the stumps, okay? Right, so who's first? You want to go first?
Go on, Zane.
Come on, then.
Come on.
Let's have a look. He's
the good.
Zane plays quite a lot of cricket.
Say that again. Say that again. He's the good one.
Very good. Come on, then, Zane.
Wow. That's lovely play.
You've done your first ball.
Right, who's next?
Were you ready, Mark? Were you ready?
Go. And we'll keep your arms straight. Don't worry, arm up. Don't worry about it, arm up, okay? And then head towards the target and bowl. Look, oh, it's all right.
Not bad, not
Not
bad.
bad. It's fine. Come on, Ash. Here we go, lefty. You've got a lefty.
Ash is taking his coat off.
Well bowled, very nice.
Oh,
rip that play.
He had to fend that
Here we
off.
go again.
Go on, Zane.
Let's get 2 and 2. Come on, let's
Zane,
get 2
you're a
and 2.
bowler, aren't you?
Oh, spiffy.
Bowled. Nice, Mark.
Very
Are you a bowler? Are you a bowler?
Same again, okay?
Yeah? You enjoy cricket?
Oh, that's all right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Come on in, let's get a little wicket for us. Oh, well bowled.
Oh!
Right.
No! Wonderful. One more. Got time for one more.
Try and nick him off.
Oh, spiffing. That's... Hey, Zay, I think he tried to take revenge on you.
That's a bit of a bully there.
That was
for bowling him earlier. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, brilliant.
We're going to leave you to it, I think, yeah. There is a lot more still to come on this week's Game Changers.
We'll meet the England Rugby League squad in training for today's World Cup semi-final.
And we've got all of your shout-outs, so keep them coming in. Plus Game Changer news, there's Change Your Aim and Mark's Super Skills Challenge as well.
We're going to get back in the warm because obviously it's freezing. See you after the break.
And Mark Elaine are still with us and have just about warmed up after braving the cold. You warm now, fellas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Simon, I hope you're ready for Change Your Aim. Are you ready? Change Your Aim?
Dreading it.
Dreading it?
Yeah.
So you should be.
That's coming up very soon. But now, the time, Foxy, is 9:44.
She was scared then.
Hello, I'm Louis. And I'm Mia, and here are this week's top sporting stories. Cristiano Ronaldo scored 3 goals in just 31 minutes during Portugal's World Cup qualifier against Sweden. His scorching hat-trick means Portugal are through to the 2014 World Cup finals in Rio. Carnival time! And it was a great week for England. Are you sure? On the 21s. Aye. As they beat San Marino by a whopping 9-0 in the 2015 Euro qualifier. Wow, how did they do that? I don't know. The records winners kept them at the top of their qualifying group. Henrik Stenson's victory at the DP World Championships means he's a record breaker too. He's the first person ever to win both European Tours race to Dubai and the PGA Tour FedEx Cup. Blech. What a mouthful! Who writes this stuff? And to complete our own hat-trick of record-breaking stories. You think Usain Bolt couldn't possibly break another record, but last week he was named World Athlete of the Year for the 5th time! His next target is to beat his own 200-metre time. Is there anything he can't do? I bet you he can't do this! Abracadabra! Well, yeah, I guess not. Those are your headlines. Back to you in the studio!
Those were your news headlines, but here are your headlines. It's time for... Yeah, that was loud. Yeah, that was really loud. You guys were fantastic. Let's start off with a very special shout out. This is from Daniel from Cumbria, who wrote in to say, I've got cerebral palsy and I walk with a walking frame. But last week I had my first opportunity to play for my school football team and we won 7-5. It was awesome. Well done to Low Furnace and well done to you, my friend.
Yeah, okay, if you're looking for an activity this weekend, it's that time of year again when ice rinks start popping up all over the country. And if you're catching the skating bug, Oxford City Ice Rink is the place to go. The city's Junior Stars Ice Hockey Club are offering an introduction for beginners. It will focus on the very basics, including learning to skate and stick handling skills. For more information, head to the website. He keeps leaving me. Darren, where have you gone?
I'm here with the Game Changers. They've got shout-outs too, guys. You know, it's not just about us. Who's your shout out for?
I'd like to give a shout out to my friends Rebecca, Sophie, Anna and Hannah.
Well, that's a lot of shout out. And I've got one more over here. Who's your shout out for?
I would like to give a Saturday shout out to Glaston Park tennis team and Moore Primary School football team.
Okay, fantastic. Great shout outs.
Thanks, Darren. Okay, now one for the boys. If you were inspired by Steve Frew's gymnastic skills in the studio a couple of weeks ago and want to try more, the...
Sorry, Guy. I just moonwalked
The Accra Cats Gymnastics Club is where you want to be. The Sheffield-based club is offering a free taster session to help boys aged 5 and up build strength, confidence, which he needs none of, and improve their gymnastic skills. Head to the Game Changers website for all the details.
Sorry, Di. You always get upset when I don't moonwalk in and you get to say I'm back.
That's true. Love it.
Okay, and one final shout out from Hannah in London. She wants to say well done to Caroline, who completed a 10-kilometre assault course last weekend.
Yeah, apparently she had to get over all kinds of crazy obstacles and keep running around the course. And she kept smiling.
I don't believe it.
Done.
Don't believe it. Need to see photo evidence. If you kept smiling, send in the photo.
Okay.
And then I'll believe you. Okay, it's almost time for Change Your Aim. But first, here's a picture of what we think must be the youngest Change Your Aimer yet. And it's a slam dunk with a little help from his dad. As you can see the focus. And there's the slam dunk. Fantastic.
Yeah!
And what makes him even more special, that is Di's son.
Oh, hello, Max. He's watching this morning.
Oh.
The question is, Simon, let's see if you can beat that. It's time for your Change Your Aim. Should we clap? Should we clap him?
Should we clap him?
Yeah, let's clap him.
I have to say, this is the fun part of the show because every sports person that comes on says they dread this moment.
I do, yeah, I am dreading it.
So I'm glad you're dreading it. Game Changers, are you ready? Yeah! Okay, we know Simon's dreading it, so let's put him out of his misery. 3, 2, 1, go!
Nice!
Oh!
Come on, Simon!
Oh! No! A bit softer. You can change your aim. You can change your aim. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Come here, my friend. Come here, my friend.
That's 4, wasn't it? 4 baskets.
Off 3, innit? So
that's fantastic.
Come in the middle.
You got in the middle. You got 12 points.
Not
That's
bad.
really good. That's not bad at all. Let me put you this side. Let me put you here.
On the bottom.
No, very good, very good. Okay, earlier this week we went up to Loughborough where the England Rugby League squad were in training for their World Cup semi-final against New Zealand.
The team took time out of their busy schedule to meet 6 members of a doorstep club set up by Street Games, which is a national sports charity that helps communities around the country.
And so, as a thank you for their hard work and support, these lucky 6 were given the chance to train with their England heroes. Take a look.
Today we've invited 6 young people from our project along to come and meet the England rugby stars, which has been delightful. They've got to meet them, interview them, so ask them questions about what inspired them to become rugby players and things like that. Rugby is a massive part of their lives. They're avid fans and they do actually play for clubs back at home as well.
They've been involved in what we've called pop-up rugby clubs, which basically have run all over the country.
They come and take part in sport, but it's not just about the sport. Yes, they're getting physically active, which is an amazing thing, but they're also making new friends.
Quite a lot of people have been going there, like they're keeping us off the streets and like not much crimes happening there, like because they come in obviously.
It's helped me get more disciplined, like in life, and then it's taught me if I want to get somewhere I have to stick with it and try and be good at it as best as I can.
Just giving young people opportunities that they would never ever have had before, so I can imagine me as a young person actually coming to meet the England team. Any England team is just so exciting. The players are down to earth, they love doing things like this because actually the backgrounds they come from are very similar from the kids in Street Games, and they understand the value in meeting these young people and helping them aspire to what they want to be.
Do you have a ritual before a game?
Me and my brothers all get together, have a big, massive plate of spaghetti bolognese. Sam usually cooks it, is the best chef. Have you got like an inspiration? All my older brothers, you know, inspire me to play, push me further to do better things.
Can you recommend like a suitable diet plan?
We just eat plenty of like chicken and rice and all that kind of stuff. Not too much junk food, plenty of fruit, plenty of vegetables, all that kind of stuff.
What was it like when you was my age, like I'm 14 now?
It's kind of around that stage where you could get put into scholarships and think about what you want to do in the future. You know, there's things that are tough and things that you got to make sacrifices for.
Did you always want to be a rugby player?
Yeah, I always did. I remember we had a meeting. I think you'll have career meetings with your teachers and stuff like that. And I used to always say I wanted to be a rugby player, and obviously it's my dream. And you couldn't get much of a better job.
What inspired you as a child?
I wanted to get out off the street and played football, played rugby, played whatever I could, and really enjoyed it. So the more I enjoyed it, the better I got, and it just spiralled, and it's the best thing I could ever have done.
I never thought they could be that friendly, because when they're playing the game they look like giants and like monsters. It's quite interesting, like how like one of them said that he didn't really know what he was going to do, and the other one said he always wanted to play rugby since he was a little kid, and since he was playing 8 years old. I want to get in there. Go and train with these like in a minute, you know.
What's like a goal for you in the future? Like, what do you hope to achieve?
Short term, hopefully winning World Cup.
Every game we're playing, we're getting a bit closer as a group, because we're all from different teams, so it can be a bit tough to gel.
Put up a good strong team, and I think they're going to play well against New Zealand.
How well do you think they're going to do?
I think they'll win. Big style, yeah.
Rugby League team all the best in their it's a very difficult semi-final today.
Yeah, hope they make it easy.
Hope they do.
Okay, it's time for Super Skills Challenge. We wanted you to do that. They were no. Okay, what are we going to be up to?
Okay. Right, we've got a ground fielding challenge today. Obviously, catching's very important, but ground fielding and cricket equally so. So we're going to try to effect some run-outs, and we've got 3 different kinds of run-outs. We're going to have a direct hit, hitting this single stump.
Okay.
You're going to get round the stump, hit that stump, and then you're going to do a cheeky backhand onto the other stump, and that's it.
Okay. I don't think we need a demo. I think we're going to go straight into it.
Yeah. All right, so you guys umpires.
Yeah.
Okay, so Simon, if you're here.
Hannah's going to help as well.
We've got Hannah, who will be the third umpire, and then we have Declan, who is a butcher. Okay. All right. I think Team Darren will go first. Guys, are you ready? If you go by here, come by here.
Give it a go. Should we count them down, Darren?
All right. Game changers ready? We're going to count them down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go!
First one here.
There you go. Hit.
Hey!
Oh, careful.
Yes! Well done.
No! Next one. Go. Deck, you keeping score?
Well done. Hit
that one. 15 seconds.
Well done.
Straight down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Well done. Deck, what's the score?
Deck.
10 points. Very good.
10 points. Guys, if you go back behind the cone. Okay, Dice team.
Okay.
If you line
count
up.
them down. DC.
Are you ready? Game changers, you ready to count down? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on.
Oh! Yes, well done. Yes, well done.
Come on, Zane.
Oh, go on, Zane. Backhand, Zane. Oh, unlucky.
I've trained my team well, DC.
That's lovely play. Oh, sniffing.
Oh!
Come on, Alice. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh!
What was that? 12 points, Darren.
I'm not sure about Dex counting. I think it was actually a tie. But let's be gracious. I think you should shake hands. Well done, guys.
Very well done.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Well done.
Mark and Simon, thank you so much for coming in. It's been great to do Super Skills with you. Thank you. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. Don't forget to tell us if you've been trying any of our skills or challenges. You can send in videos. All the information is on our website.
Yeah, we like videos. You can send
Yeah.
videos in. Next week, we have Paralympic hero David Weir. He'll be here live in the studio. Fantastic. And Rio hopeful Tom Reed shows us some judo skills. Hopefully not on me. No judo skills. Bye, guys.
See you next week.
Watch all 6 Sky Sports channels on your mobile and online.